Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. I have returned to the castle. As you may remember, I left off last episode over here at the Circle of Elements, and as you can see I have been exploring the surroundings of the lake a little bit. There's a place of power over here. We have some guarded treasures. I also picked up all the remaining Witcher gear that can be found in this area, and I found another rock troll in the cave over here, but he attacked me on sight, so I had to kill him, sadly. However, I found an interesting note in his lair. I think it's this one. A letter by Arthur Javed, which apparently contains his plan on how to attack Kaer Morhen in the first game with the Frightener. So that was pretty interesting. And I also went back to the cave over here, and I actually killed old Speartip anyway, the Cyclops, because, you know, I wanted to pick up all the loot in the cave, and the Cyclops was awake and attacked me, so I had to kill him. And after that my inventory was basically full, so I actually went back to Novigrad, since there are no shops in this region. And I made 2 new swords while I was there. First of all, I crafted Torhern as a silver sword, and I'm actually having Scoia'tael sword as a steel sword at the moment. These are basically the highest level swords that I can currently wear. They're both level 27 and they have some nice stats, so that's what I'll be using for now. Anyway, now that we're back in the castle, we can go and talk to Yennefer. However, Eskil is over here and looking at the Katakan, so maybe we can talk to him.
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking, but I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Alright, well, do you want my help, maybe?
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
Okay. So basically he's going to do the dirty work and you just eat and look. Alright, let's examine the head.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on.
Alright, let's have a look inside its gut.
Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Okay, so what about the claws?
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Okay, well, that's enough then.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Okay, so Eskel is trying to improve Witcher methods. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, I think we can just head over to Yennefer. I think she was in the tower that you reach through the kitchen. So yeah, let's go and tell Yennefer that I have completed all of the tasks.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Probably not.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Well... Hey, Ida. That seems to be a little bit too casual, right?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iakus.
Yeah, it looks like she knows, what this curse is. She seemed kinda shocked almost.
Recognize the dialect?
Leith and Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
So what do they mean?
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Why?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Why me? Great. So, what exactly was this about?
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, tell me about the migration.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
Apparently
No.
not.
Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
Okay, so, what do we do with this now?
all in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Well, that may actually be a good idea. What exactly are you thinking about?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion,
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Okay, well, sounds fair enough to me. Vesemir's become a grumpy old man. Well, I guess so, but I do agree with him in this case.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
Yeah, he seems to be the only one who still cares for this place, huh? Okay, so, apparently we have to wait until dawn now, right?
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Alright, let's have a drink.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
That's a good idea. So, Lambert, where have you been?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. We've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
You could have spared the poor troll.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Well,
Let's
I
raise
do.
a mug to his memory. Least we can do.
And that, Lambert, is why you always pick up the loot, because then you sell it and you won't be poor. Easy as pie. But okay, let's see what Eskel has been up to.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan. Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Okay, and how did you get the vampire?
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Alright, those are some interesting tales. I'm sure I have some tales to tell for myself too.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Funny that you should ask. I guess she's fine, mostly.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
Oh,
You'll fucking what?
let's not escalate this. Let's hear what she has to say first.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Okay, but I mean, Uma looks pretty fragile. Will he survive that?
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Yeah, I believe Lambert was like the last Witcher that was made in Kaer Morhen, right? And yeah, I think there was this young guy in the first game who died.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Those two don't like each other.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Alright, bottoms up. Well, okay, so tell me about Samovila.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Okay.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Well, actually, yeah, I guess you haven't heard the news yet, but we are not a couple.
You can breathe easy. Yen and I, we're not a couple, and we won't ever be one.
Ah. Explains why the sorceress superior was so damn silky.
Lambert, drop it. Sorry, Geralt, that was, insensitive. We didn't know. You wanna talk about it?
No. I want a drink.
Right,
Doable.
let's drink.
Definitely doable.
I like this, just three guys. Drinking, talking.
Colder and up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
So, you two get along?
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Well, but you're in a much better mood when you're drunk as well, Lambert. How about a round of cards? Sure, why not?
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin, though, right?
Of course I do. Well, we could play for a bit more.
Yeah.
It's up to
Unless
me.
you'd rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd finally come to understand what women see in me.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table.
Oh my god.
What's with him?
Don't worry about it. Let's play.
Drunk guys. Okay, let's play. Who exactly am I playing though? I already played Lambert once, but fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take the Nilfgaardian deck maybe. Well, whoever I'm playing, he's playing Nilfgaardian too. This is not too bad, but a spy would be nice. Oh, I suppose these guys aren't that great. Still didn't get a spy though, but okay. Well, let's start with a Geralt card, huh? Well, I may not have spies of my own, but I can steal yours. And you're passing already? Well, you must be really drunk. But fair enough. Actually, I can play the spy before I skip. Give me some more points and I still win the round. Right, it's my turn again. Well, my healers are fairly useless at the moment, aren't they? I can't actually revive anyone. But my opponent's cards don't seem to be that strong, so feeling pretty good about this. Yeah, I think this should work out. Now I can play this guy. And what cards do you have left? Aha! Yeah, the rain shouldn't hurt me at all. Ah, this should be fine. Let's play the Commander's Horn next. And now he's probably going to play the rain card, huh? Yep, but this shouldn't actually do anything. Alright, so we won this round. Victory.
Good game, Geralt. Especially that move with the...
Eskel, he doesn't need any praise, just pour.
But I mean, I already have all the cards, so I probably didn't get any new cards from this. So, let's have some fun, huh? I'm not exactly sure what Geralt is thinking about, but let's do it anyway.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, "I've never," and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Okay.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Huh. Well, not to my knowledge. I mean, I guess he could have done that before the first game, but not during the games. I know there is a succubus in the second game that you can sleep with, but I didn't do it. So I'm just going to stick to that, and yeah, I will skip this round. Ooh, Eskel, huh? Look at that.
How about that? Eskel.
Indeed.
Still waters run deep.
Indeed.
I'm a sucker for women with horns.
Really?
Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Okay, that I actually did do. That's how I got my tattoo. So yeah, I'm going to drink. And Lambert as well.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
Probably.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
I've never taken fist tech. I've never jumped out a lover's window. Again, I don't think he has done either in my games. But the second one is something that I could imagine him doing. So, I don't know, let's take this.
Taking fist tech.
Well, look at that Eskel again.
Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right. Then,
Still waters indeed.
let's end
Still
on that.
waters indeed.
or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Indeed.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Don't get lost. I like you, you know that, right? Well, you are very prickly, but still, yeah, I do like you.
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're
Yeah.
a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf.
Ah.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing he was empty. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
Geralt
is
is
a
so
job.
drunk.
For Vesemir!
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
This is not going to end well. Okay, find Eskel using your Witcher senses. Let's see if they still work.
Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel!
Why don't you just look right in front of you, Lambert? I mean, you have Witcher senses too, right?
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Well, actually, Geralt always kneels down. Okay, I guess we're going to follow
Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel's trail now. Well, he wanted to go to the kitchen, but this is not the way to the
Eskel,
kitchen.
you drunk! Get out here!
Yeah, he must have gotten off course somehow. How did we not notice that? I mean, we were sitting right over there.
Eskel!
I guess
Eskel!
they were too drunk.
Eskel!
Oh my god. I hope he's alright.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
This is hilarious. So
Hey.
apparently...
Hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Examine the source of the noise. Okay, but where did Lambert go?
Eskel, chop, chop.
Okay, apparently Lambert is really slow. I'm going to go ahead, buddy, and wait for you to catch up.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
So, I guess that's...
Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no difference as I see it.
And as I see it, you're still inside the castle, but I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, I found him. Found him. Are you okay, buddy?
Eskel, you...
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
That's a terrible idea. Let's do it.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
This is not going to end well, but I'm just going to steer right into
Alright.
catastrophe here.
How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's
Really?
this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
I don't think you're going to fit in those dresses, but let's just do it anyway.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some...
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Of course, what happens in Kermoren stays in Kermoren. Well, except we're going to try to invite
brought
a
a lot of
sorceress, so
crap. You'd think she was
she might
moving
tell
in.
about it.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
Okay, search Yennefer's trunks. Yennefer's dress. It's actually a witcher gear. It looks like trousers, though, not like a dress. Take it anyway. Put on Yennefer's trousers. What the hell are you doing, Eskel? You are so drunk. Oh god. Oh god. This isn't going to end well. So... Where's the trousers? Well, it has more sign intensity. Pretty much no armor rating to speak of, but... Oh, it looks really fancy. I'll take it. but he doesn't look like a sorceress just because he's wearing some fancy trousers. Anyway, I don't care. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. Soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking. Get dressed. Not that one. Don't compliment your complexion.
Okay.
Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go.
How
Thing's tight as hell.
did you even manage to get inside that?
I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Cadmil blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra splather.
What
Well?
is this? Who's that?
Wrong number?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
Well, that's not exactly what we
I
wanted,
trust
though.
you have an explanation for this. A very good one.
Yes, we're drunk. That's the explanation.
Go to bed. Now.
Oh my god, this was hilarious. No place like home.
Damn. What a dream.
Oh, so we're doing this now. Alright, I guess.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
So, I guess your method didn't work?
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Oh, is this an old, witch's table?
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Alright, so what do we have to do now?
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Alright. Gather the necessary ingredients and brew the concoctions of the grasses. Alright, alright, so we're doing this now. And Garrett, you didn't put on your trousers. Maybe I should remedy that. Also, I should probably put a rune in that trouser, huh? Anyway, this is actually a good opportunity to make a save and to end the episode. An episode that turned out to be very lighthearted. I didn't expect it, but I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, we will continue with this not so lighthearted task in the next episode. So, as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.